Hi everyone, I'm Tulsi. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. Today, core session number 2. Again, it's going to be less than about 8 minutes, I would say. So it's less than 10 minutes. We are going to do more work on the mat. We're probably not going to need our blocks, but I've got them there just in case. So the first thing that we're going to do is scoot our way over to our bum, feet nice and flat, and just lower down with control. So you might want to do this after a workout, or it is good to stand alone. Take those feet up to 90 degrees. Push your lower back into the floor and then arms straight up to the sky. This is your movement. Dead bugs. We're going to go on for 50 seconds and 20 seconds rest. Extend that right leg as low as you can to the floor and then extend the opposite. Bring it back up to 90 degrees, making sure those knees don't come too close to the chest. It's almost like you've got a border. You've got a pane of glass from your hip points up to the knee. They cannot go any further. Now for some people, if you're feeling a little bit of work on the lower back, we're going to take those hands underneath our bum and then lower and raise the legs. Remember, we're trying to point the feet. Stretch the leg muscles, work our muscles around our abdominals. And for those of you who want to go a little bit further, you can keep those arms straight up. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring those knees in towards your chest. Just give yourself a little bit of a rock from left to right. Our next movement will be a glute bridge. Now we are still working thighs, hips, abdominals, and glutes, lower back. We're protecting our abdominals here. Plant your feet into the floor. Palms down, push the ground away with the feet so the hips lift up. So that is where the emphasis is coming from. You're driving your heels, your big toe, your little toe into the mat, lifting those hips up. Now, once you've got that technique, squeeze the glutes at the top and lower with control. Nothing's really fast paced here, because when we can do it really slow and in control, we're gonna feel every muscle. We're going to acknowledge where we are working. So we're trying to be mindful about what is happening in our body and strengthening these areas. Beautiful. Keep pulling in the navel, squeezing the glutes. Couple more seconds here. Okay, this 50 seconds are going super, super fast. Let's take ourselves up to our 90 degree. This time we're straightening the legs. Feel free to take those arms straight underneath your bum for support. And we're going to go for leg raises. But again, I'm pointing the toes, yeah? Almost like a flex and a point at the same time, midway. So we're going to lower and lift. Lower and lift. Try and keep a soft bend to the knee. We're not locking out our knees. For those of you who are feeling this is a little bit too easy, take those arms away. And now the palms are facing one another as you raise and lower. Keep squeezing your lower back into the mat, pulling your navel in towards the spine. Breathe. Beautiful. Keep stretching as far as you can, as close as you can to the floor without touching the ground. Excellent. Keep it going. Whew. Glutes are working, abdominals are working. Breathe. Couple more seconds. Beautiful. Bring those knees in towards your chest. Just give them a rock from side to side. If you've got any niggles around the back, this is a really good way to kind of iron it all out. Okay, so this time we are going to raise up with our legs and raise up with our upper body. In this position, I'm going to lower one leg but keep holding the other. Lift and lower. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the legs. And if you can, almost squeeze the arms so the biceps are working, the triceps are working. And if you're feeling this is a little bit too heavy on your head, just rest your head down. So there's no shame in taking the modification, because you will eventually get better and stronger, and you'll be able to cope with 50 seconds up. So tuck your chin in, maybe look at those toes. If you've done a little manicure, maybe you need to paint your toes. Have a real good stretch with that leg when it reaches the bottom. Last two, last one, beautiful. Bring those feet down this time. So we've got two more exercises, that is it. And we're gonna go into heel touches. So feet and toes and heels together. I'm gonna come back up to raise up my chest, and then palms are up. I'm gonna reach for my heel. Now, it does not matter if you can't even feel the heels, that's okay. Again, we're working on this oblique rotation, and then eventually you will be able to take those heels in, and then if it feels a little bit easy, walk those feet out about 1/2 inch. So you're really having to reach for those fingertips. You're really having to squeeze and use the obliques to lower and come back up. Pull your belly button in towards the spine, palms are still open. Maybe a soft smile on your face. Whew. The bit is good. There's only one more exercise after this. Last three, last two, last one. Beautiful. We're gonna flip over to our hands and knees this time. So what we're gonna do, fingertips are down about shoulder distance apart. I'm gonna raise my right leg up and then drop my right hip down. I'm gonna come into a push, and then I'm gonna bring my knee to nose. I'm gonna come into a push and then bring my knee to nose. So in this position, extend that leg. We've done a lot of leg extensions. We've done a lot of core work, and you're probably going to feel the stretch and the abdominals work. Last one before we swap sides. Beautiful. Drop that leg down, raise the opposite up, mini push up. Make sure your push-ups are narrow. So it really does work on those triceps. Chest is open, knee is pulling in. Now, if you can't get your knee to your nose, that's okay too. We can always try. Go right to the end. Couple more reps. Extend, push. Pull that belly button in. Beautiful, last one. Dropping the knees down, coming back into those heels. I don't know about you, but that felt so good. If you liked it, hit the like button. Make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already and you want more content like this on the channel. Short, sharp, quick sessions. I'm so glad that you joined me here today, and hopefully I'll see you on the next core session soon. Bye for now. Mwah.